Delilah's going to come to my office in about an hour, and we're going to finish addressing all the envelopes. We're hoping to have all the notices of your father's memorial service by the post office by about noon.
Ah, good. Thanks for helping out with this, honey.
Oh, sure, sir.
You know, I just can't stop thinking about Asa and all the years I spent avoiding him. Just had to get out of his shadow, you know. But Bo...
Well, Bo just never completely escaped, did he?
And now there's Pa's widow, Delilah.
You know what the best thing for Bo is? It's Becky. He needs her, and he needs her love. I think they would have a marvelous life together.
We both know what the problem is, though, don't we? Well, the first time Bo met Delilah, something clicked. That's all there was to it.
That's not all there was to it.
Sweetheart, Bo wants something he can't have.
But he can now. It seems to me they should just have an affair.
What?
Well, darling, it makes an awful lot more sense than for them to get married and then to discover that Bo really should have married Becky.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should be running some lovelorn column or something.
Come on, I'm serious.
Well, just how do you know so much about eyes meeting and something clicking? Has it happened to you?
We're not talking about me.
Well, maybe we should talk about you. Answer me. Did you ever go to a party and see some fella and something in you said, I want to know him?
Yeah, once.
We didn't meet at a party. Who was it?
Oh, well, sweetheart, I mean, this is ridiculous. I don't remember his name. Well, he was sort of tall and, I don't know, medium dark. Oh, he had on one of those funny, those cowboy hats with a rattlesnake band on it.
Oh, no, wait a minute. You're just trying to flatter me and keep your secrets. Have I told you I love you today?
No, you haven't, and it's 10 o'clock already.
I love you today.
Thank you.
You know, it feels so good not to be aching for you all the time.
I know. Sometimes I think this is so perfect, I get very scared that it's not going to last.
Well, don't be. It's going to last. Kiss me.
I'll see you later.
I'll be watching the clock.
Okay. Was that Randy Pritchard?
Yes.
Aha. Well, now, do I get the impression that she left here angry, or was that just wishful thinking? Because it might interest you to know that I just called the National Intruder. Not only did Miss Pritchard not have an assignment to do a story on your father, they had never heard of her. So I hope you threw her out on her ear. Oh, dear. Why do I have the feeling that Miss Pritchard left here a little bit richer than she was when she came in? What was the price?
$4,500.
And you paid it.
I had no choice. Viki, whether she was hired by the intruder or not, the fact remains they would have bought this, printed it, and dragged Ace's name through the mud.
So the end justifies the means? That makes it all right to pay blackmail? Sweetheart, what assurance do you have that she won't cash your check and then take that story to the National Intruder?
That's a chance I'll have to take.
But why?
Because I saw the look on Delilah's face when she was talking about Asa. If you could have seen the way she idolizes him, Viki.
Oh, that's ridiculous. How long do you think you can protect her like that?
I told you, 90% of the stuff in that story is a damn lie.
But I know that. Believe me, Delilah is eventually going to find out just exactly what kind of a man Asa was.
All right, if she has to be disillusioned, let's at least give her time to get accustomed to his death before she has to try and get accustomed to something else.
There is still plenty of time for you to call the bank and stop payment on that check.
No.
Are you serious? You are going to allow yourself to be blackmailed?
The subject is closed.
I don't believe this. I don't believe you. Yes.
Am I allowed in here?
Of course you are. It's your room, too.
I was beginning to wonder. After tonight at dinner, you realize you didn't say one word to me through the entire meal? Even the kids picked up on it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset them.
They're waiting for you to read their bedtime story, by the way.
Thank you.
Viki, wait a minute. Tell me how to handle this thing.
What thing?
You know what I'm talking about. We've got a professional disagreement. We've had that before, but to let it carry over into our personal life...
A professional disagreement? If that's all you think it is, then I don't see how we can possibly resolve this. Excuse me.
Kids all tucked in?
Yes. They were practically asleep when I turned out the light.
Good. I like your hair this way. Of course, I liked it when it was longer, too. How long are you going to play this game?
Game?
Yes, game. I've had just about enough, Viki. If you can't see my point of view on that piece of trash that Randy Pritchard wrote...
Yes, it was a piece of trash, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Thoroughly unethical and dishonest of her to have
You
done
bet.
it. Yes. And you compounded that dishonesty. You encouraged it by paying her for it.
Oh, why go into this? We've been over it and over it.
Yes, we have. Now, there is still time for you to stop that check.
Forget it. I'm not going to do that.
You know what I ought to do? I ought to have one of our young reporters at the Banner write a little piece about the editor of the Chronicle who paid a bribe in order to suppress an article about his father.
Fine. While you're at it, don't forget to point out that the piece in question was a lie from start to finish.
And does that alter the principle?
We have said it all, haven't we? I'll be in the guest bedroom. Good night.
asleep? No. I didn't think you were.
Well, I might be able to sleep if you'd let me.
Honey, we're both awake and we're both upset. Now, why don't we try and talk this thing out?
Because we're not getting anywhere, are we?
All the more reason to keep trying.
Look, Clint, I thought I knew the man that I married, and I am just dismayed to find that I don't.
It's one issue. It's not that big a deal.
Well, you see, that's our problem. I think giving in to blackmail is a very big deal.
I made a mistake, okay? I made a mistake. I am not proud of paying off Randy Pritchard, buying an article that's full of lies. I feel guilty about it, and I don't respect myself for it. All right, now I admitted that. Does it change your opinion of me at all?
Well, look, if you feel that way about it, then it's very easy to call the bank in the morning and have them stop payment on the check. You see?
If I hadn't have paid her off, Bo would have. He doesn't feel that Delilah is strong enough to go through something like this. The reporters would just come right back out to the mansion, honey. And the next thing you know, every woman that Ace had ever been to bed with would come out of the woodwork and start giving interviews.
I realize all that. And I find it very sad, but that's the way it is in this world. Delilah would suffer the indignation, and she would get through it.
Has it ever occurred to you that I might want to let my father rest in peace? That I don't want to deal with the repercussions either?
No, I don't believe that. You know the worst of what your father did, and you and I both know that your father did things in his life much, much worse than any lies Randy Pritchard could print. Now, it wouldn't be pleasant, but it would be an awful lot better than feeling guilty and losing all respect for yourself.
Oh, you have got everything all figured out for everybody, don't you?
What is that supposed to mean?
Well, you acknowledge that people are different, yet you'd expect everyone to act and react the same way you would. Where is your compassion? For Asa, for Bo, for Delilah, for me?
What? I have a lot of compassion for all of you.
You don't. You don't have any compassion for me. If you did, we wouldn't be having this conversation. You might hate what I did. You'd disagree with it, but you'd accept it. You'd understand it. You wouldn't turn away from me and beat me over the head with your judgments.
With my judgments?
What if it were your father? What if after his death you had to pick up a newspaper and read that kind of an article?
Well, I would be outraged by it and hurt by it, and then I would dismiss it for the filth that it is.
Of course you would. Little Miss Perfect.
I beg your pardon?
Everyone is not you, Viki. Delilah is not you. She was not drilled by Victor Lord to stare down the enemy with the truth. She was not trained to throw down her rifle and jump into the trenches armed only with morality.
I think you had better stop right there.
You're right. You know, that's the problem with this kind of a fight is people get desperate and they get angry and they start saying things they don't even mean, but I can't get through to you, Viki, and it kills me. Can't you concede me just a little bit of morality? Give me one little point for trying to protect Delilah's feelings and my father's image?
Yes, I'll give you one little point. I'll concede that.
But not forgive. Joe Riley wouldn't have given in to blackmail, right?
You said that, I didn't.
You were thinking it.
No, I was not thinking it. It's your own guilt speaking.
Maybe. Maybe. But you know what hurts? What hurts is how you can be so forgiving and so understanding of everyone else's mistakes, but not mine. Not this one. When you found out that Karen Wolek was a prostitute, you didn't turn away from her. You stood by her and tried to help her.
Clint, really?
You did. It's the truth. I can go on and on naming people that you stood by. You didn't judge them.
Well, now, I suppose before the evening is out, you'll bring up Ted Clayton as a flaw in my judgment.
Well, now it's my turn to say it. I didn't say it. You did. But no, I wasn't going to bring it up. The point is, I am suddenly faced with the fact that as your husband, I cannot do anything foolish or anything wrong, because if I do, if I'm human, my wife will not understand or forgive. She'll just turn away.
Well, you have a point there, I suppose. Yes, I would like you to be perfect, and I feel betrayed that you're not. So, there you have it. And what are we going to do about it?
Isn't it?
It would be a lot easier to do if your first imperfection hadn't been such a lulu.
I'm sorry.
And I'm sorry that it's such a gigantic issue for me. And I expect we'll get through it.
I certainly hope so. And the sooner the better. I can't stand this gap between us.
I know, me too.
I love you. Even more than before we were married.
I love you too. Yes. More now than before we were married. I guess it was just very silly of me to think there'd never be any real problems between us, wasn't it?
Well, the next time one crops up, like now, let's try and find a better way to handle it. Maybe if we're open and honest and gentle with each other, we can get away with just small bruises.
I'm sorry, Clint. I can't just forget about it. And I don't particularly want to make love as if it were all over.
I don't believe this. You just won't let it go.
I'm sorry. I cannot let it go. This is something that bothers me enormously. Now, if that makes me inflexible and judgmental, then so be it. But this is something that means a lot to me. I can't just turn it off. I need time.
Time? You need time? Fine, you got time. I'll give you time.
Where are you going? Back to the guest room?
Well, neither one of us will get any sleep here in the same bed. At least I won't. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, sunshine.
Clint. It's freezing here.
No, it's more like 50 degrees. Here, drink this. It'll warm you up.
Thank you. What happened? Is it the furnace?
Yep, she conked out. I took a look at it, but I couldn't figure out what's wrong, so I called the serviceman. He's on his layover.
Oh.
Kim's going to bundle the boys up so they stay good and warm, and I started the fire in the fireplace.
How long have you been up?
About 3 hours. Sleep well?
Once I finally got to sleep, yeah.
Good, good. Oh, I did something else this morning.
What?
Well, just in case you're still thinking of printing an article about my paying off Randy Pritchard, I've got one all printed up for you.
I'm supposed to read this now?
Mm-hmm.
Buchanan bumbles buying blackmail, berated by Buchananess.
Well, it wasn't that easy coming up with a name for you to start with a B.
Clint Buchanan, world-renowned for his integrity, competitive edge, and love of punctuation, lost his standing in the closed world of Llanview journalism yesterday. He also lost his seat at the head of the table at home and was relegated to the foot of the bed. At last count, he was only a few feet from the doghouse.
Go on. It gets better.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
What's wrong? Your sense of humor freeze to death?
Maybe.
You know, a little levity never hurt. Particularly when the problem has gotten far too serious.
Yes, I'm quite sure. Possibly it's because I'm freezing and I haven't had breakfast yet. Although I doubt I will find it humorous even after that. Now, if you will excuse me, I'm going to take a shower.
Am I permitted to laugh when you discover there's only cold water? Are you about ready?
Yeah, just about.
I was wondering if we have any plans tonight, dear.
I don't really know. I'll have to have Joanne check the calendar, and she can call you later on, or I will, depending on how much time I have.
Gosh, would you? That would be very courteous of you.
Oh, Clint.
Well, what do you want? What's left for us except to be terribly polite and courteous? I mean, you got me stymied. I don't know how to act, what to say.
I know. It's my fault. Look, I'm very sorry. I got upset because you wrote a humorous piece about our fight. I read it. Yes, it's very funny. Yes, we should always laugh at ourselves. Look, what it boils down to for me is time. I wish I could make jokes about it and shrug it off and forget it, but I can't. I need some time.
Okay. I guess the reason I'm pushing this so hard is because I just want us to get beyond it. I understand.
Thank you.
Do you suppose I could find a good morning kiss around here someplace? Doesn't have to be long, doesn't have to be passionate. Does that mean there's hope for us after all? Is there a truce in the making?
It means I am trying, but I really need some time.
You drive a hard bargain, Mrs. B.
Well, then, what else would you expect from a Buchanan-ness?
Would you like these?
Oh, anywhere up there's fine. I'll have Joanne put them away then.
Okay. How about lunch today?
No, thank you. I'm not going to go out today. I'll just eat in. I have too much work to do.
Fine, I'll bring in a sandwich and join you at your desk.
I don't think so, no.
Viki, I thought we had this settled.
I told you that I was getting to understand you better, but that doesn't mean that I can just forget what happened.
You didn't say two words to me in the car. When are we going to start acting like a real husband and wife and stop acting like a couple of squabbling politicians?
I don't think that this is the time or the place to discuss it, all right?
Then where and when can we? You give me the silent treatment at home, you ignore me in the car. You've made your point. I apologized to you. I explained my point of view to you. I conceded that what I did was wrong. Now, you want a signed affidavit? I'll give you a signed affidavit.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Well, I'm really sorry to hear you say that. Because back there at Llanview, I thought you were finally ready to let go of this. You talk about ethics. You talk about judgment. They apply to a marriage as well as to a business. And right now, you're scoring pretty low on both counts.
Thank you very much for bringing the files up here. I have an awful lot of work to do, excuse me.
You know something? When you turn off, it's just like a steel door slamming shut. Yeah, Margie? Right, send him in.
Hi, Clint.
Well, how are you? Come on in and have a seat.
Thank you.
It's good to see you. Can I get you a cup of coffee?
No, thanks.
Okay. Got some good news for you. That campaign brought in $11,531. Ought to go a pretty good way towards paying for Mr. Ballard's operation, don't you think?
To cover it. I'm very grateful to you, Clint.
Well, we're glad to do it. Just let me know how it goes, will you?
Of course. And thanks again.
Well, can I impose on you for a minute? I think I might need some of your first-class professional advice.
On the house, go ahead.
Am I pig-headed?
Are you serious?
I'm deadly serious.
Clint, you are one of the most level-headed guys I know in this town. Who called you pig-headed?
My wife?
Oh, Viki. Well, I wouldn't want to cross swords with Viki, but I do think it's an overstatement. You two have a fight?
A whopper.
Goes with the territory and getting married, you know? You can't avoid it. Especially when you're two people with very strong personalities like you and Viki, but you're both very mature. It won't last long.
Still a little worried about it, though. You see, besides being in love with the lady, I admire her. And I respect her opinion. Now, if she really thinks that I'm that stubborn...
Look, Clint, I don't know what happened between you two, but maybe you just didn't grasp Vicky's point of view on something, and she saw that as being pig-headed, you know? But it'll blow over. I'm sure of it.
I hope you're right. Anyway, thanks for letting me talk to you about it.
Anytime. Listen, I've got to go. I've got a very heavy schedule today.
Oh, Marty Donovan has a check for you. You know where his office is?
Yeah, down at the end of the corridor, right?
Right. You don't mind if I don't go with you?
Oh, please don't bother. Thanks again.
Thank you.
See you later.
Yeah, Johnson? Yeah, hold the editorial page. I'm rewriting the publisher's corner piece. That's right, just hold it. I'll have it down to you in 15 minutes. Come in. Well. Hello.
I read your piece.
Take it you liked it.
I can't even tell you how much. Sweetheart, I'm so sorry.
You're sorry. Don't you be sorry. You were right and I was wrong. That's what the article is about.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being judgmental and inflexible and insufferably puritanical.
Wait a minute now. Nobody can talk about my wife like that and get away with it.
I like the title, too.
Editors are human, too?
Mm-hmm. I am so proud of you. It must have taken such courage for you to stand up before the world and tell everybody you did something wrong, particularly because no one had to know. I don't think I could have done that.
Well, I did something that went against my grain, compromised my principles. I gave in to blackmail. I just figured it was sackcloth and ashes time, you know?
I love you so much. And I promise I'll never be judgmental again. Anyway, I'll try. But you'll have to help me.
Well, that's only fair. You help me.
WTVN-TV.